Welcome back. Well, that's what we're focusing on this morning, and we're joined by Mr. Ano Guyanya, who is the CEO of My Insurance Limited. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you, Chamberlain.
Let me start by asking you, how easy do you think it is to do business in Nigeria?
It is not easy to do business in Nigeria, and the World Bank Ease of Doing Business ranking actually clearly indicates that it is not easy to do business in Nigeria. But Nigerians are doing business because we don't have a choice. And let me also say that the driver of all economic activities is value. You want to give value for value. So despite the toughness of doing business in Nigeria, Nigerians are still doing business. And we will do much better if the conditions are improved.
Let's go through those conditions now, because I know that several committees have been set up. In fact, in 2012, at that time, I think it was headed by Pius Anyim. At that time, they set up 2 committees to improve ease of doing business. It appears we've always been talking about this in this country. But now, there's another focus on ease of doing business. What are those factors you think we should be considering to improve those index?
Okay. The Ease of Doing Business Index actually has about 10 items that it looks out for to rank all the 190 countries. And this includes the ease of registering a new business, the ease of getting permits to build, the ease of access to credit, the ease of getting electricity, and so on and so forth. There are 10 specific items that the World Bank uses to rank countries in the ease of doing business categories. And you mentioned 2012. Actually, Nigerian ranking was improving up to 2014. 2014, Nigeria was ranked 145. Then it got worse. In 2015, Nigeria was ranked 170. Then it improved slightly to 2016 and 2017, where we're sitting at 169. But the 2017 figure is actually the 2016 figure, because the new ranking will come out sometime in June. So Nigeria was doing better, then went down from 145 to 170.
What exactly my question next? What caused that?
Well, I wouldn't know what caused it, but 2015 was a transitionary period between one government and another. And in transitions all over the world, when a new kid is on the block, he won't have all the historical information as to what has happened in the past. So he may not automatically key into what has happened in the past and then be able to keep on moving it. But I'm happy about what the Vice President said this morning, that the government is looking at, sorting out the ease of doing business. I would also like to mention that the ease of doing business index ranking criteria that uses 10 items to rank the countries does not include things like infrastructure. It doesn't include things like macroeconomic environment. It doesn't include things like the level of skill of the workers, in the environment. These are key factors that are not included in the ease of doing business criteria that the World Bank uses to rank countries. So apart from those 10, you also have to add macroeconomic structure. You have to add infrastructure. You have to add also level of education and skills. These are things that will all contribute to the ease of doing business.
What do you think is the biggest challenge for an entrepreneur, a small-scale business startup, for doing business in Nigeria? What is the greatest challenge that they face today?
If you ask me, the greatest challenge is actually electricity. The greatest challenge is electricity. If electricity is available, I'm sure some of the other things